All right, we're here with Coach Jeff Johnson, who's also the athletic director at Chipola College. Jeff, tell us where we are right now with baseball. I know we're off to a pretty good start. How's our record looking?
We're 7-3 right now, Brian, and we lost a couple of games that I felt like we had an opportunity to win. It's a young team. We got a lot of growing to do, and hopefully we can grow up here in the next few weeks before the conference gets started and be the team we're capable of being. But just a lot of young kids, a lot of mistakes that we don't need to be making at this time. But it's things that you're going to make when you are young. So hopefully we can learn from that and make the improvements necessary.
All right, and lots of baseball over the next few days. Tell us who's coming to town, who we're playing.
We play Gordon State College tonight at 5 o'clock. We'll play them again tomorrow at 11. And then on Saturday, we got Columbia State coming in. They're out of Tennessee. They'll come in and we play those guys at 2 o'clock on Saturday and again on Sunday at noon. So we'll have 4 games this weekend. Against quality competition. Both these teams have been to the World Series in the last 5 years.
Have we faced any of these teams recently?
Yeah, they've been coming down for the last few years. So it's been kind of a staple in our schedule for these guys to come down, and excited to get them back down again. The coaches do a great job, Travis McClanahan and Mike Korn, and excited to get those guys back down here and play them again.
Okay. As far as baseball goes with your roster, any bright spots, anything you're really encouraged about, or is it too early to say?
Max Guzman, you never want to point anybody out because as soon as you do, something bad will happen.
Right.
But Max is swinging the bat extremely well for us. A sophomore, hit 16 home runs for us last year. But he's back where he was last year, doing what he's capable of doing and playing extremely well. Other than that, everybody's pretty well playing as they should play or need to play a lot better, one or the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So baseball's going great. We're out here on the field, and this field looks absolutely gorgeous. Tell us who the main guy is who helps you keep this field looking so beautiful.
Well, all 3 of our assistants help, but Jeff Fiorentino's the guy that's the head guy in it. He's done a great job, of working on this thing, taking pride in it. All our coaches have, and just proud they've taken pride in it and do the things. Our field and our surface is playing extremely well, and our grass looks mighty green.
Oh, man, it is absolutely. And when we get through talking to you, Coach, we're going to let our TV director pan around here and look at this beautiful stadium because it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's just a wonderful setting. Now let's talk about what's happening this weekend in the Milton Johnson Center. We're expecting a couple of huge games and an incredible crowd Saturday night.
Our homecoming crowds are always good, and we expect another good one this time. It's a huge game for our men's team, playing against which was the #1 team in the country. Northwest lost a game this past week to Pensacola, so I don't know if they're still ranked #1, but they clinched the conference championship for the men's side of it. So it's a big game for our men to have a chance to get into second place and make the state tournament. They're tied with Pensacola right now. So huge for them. Our women have had a bunch of injuries, a bunch of other issues as well as far as causing them some problems to making the tournament. They're not going to go to the tournament. They're trying to finish strong as well, and Northwest Florida's got a really good women's program as well.
Right, and I tell you, even though our girls are not in the state tournament, they're playing like they are.
This women's Panhandle Conference League this year is so good, and I mean every team's very competitive, and I think all of them are ranked at one time in the national poll. And we've had some unfortunate situations with injuries that have kind of caused us some issues this year.
Coach, there's always a controversy as to how many the Milt holds. What are we counting? Over 2,000, but not quite 3,000?
I think 2,000 is probably the number. I think we say it holds 2,500. We've seen a few more packed in there before, but hopefully we can get around $2,000 in there this weekend.
Yeah, so we're expecting a huge crowd, and I don't know if you know this, but the homecoming queens and Mr. Chipola's have been invited back from all the years. We're expecting a couple of dozen of those, and we're expecting the very first homecoming queen, Murtis Bradley, is coming back from 1948. So she's about 88 years old.
Hopefully we'll get a great crew back and, pay tribute to where they went to school.
Absolutely. All right, Coach. Anything else you want to tell the fans?
I don't think so. Just go Chipola and come out and support the Indians.
Come out this weekend, see some great baseball action and some basketball. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.